In the obituaries this morning from Waco, Texas, Mrs. Tama Jones Duke, age 80 of Waco, Texas, passed away on November 21st. Miss Duke was born on May 14th, 1940. A celebration of life will be today at 2 p.m. at Radney Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga. Visitation will be 2 hours prior to the service, and graveside will follow at the Marble City Cemetery. Ms. Jones was a 1958 graduate of Sylacauga High School. Miss Tama Jones Duke, age 80, died in Waco, Texas on Saturday, November 21st. Visitation will be 2 hours prior to the service, and graveside service will follow the celebration of life at 2 o'clock at Radney Smith Funeral Home. Mr. David Whetstone died on November 22nd. Funeral arrangements will be announced by Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. Miss Sylvia Hale died on November 25th, 2020. Funeral arrangements will be announced by Community Funeral Home. Mrs. Takia Dunn, graveside services, Friday, November 27th at 12 o'clock p.m. at the Simmons Cemetery in Talladega, Alabama. Visitation will be Thursday, November 26th. Mrs. Eloise McNeely, visitation will be Sunday, November 29th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., gathering with family at 5 p.m. Mr. Jerry Keeler, visitations Monday, November 30th from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. Gaynell Caton, age 66, died on November 25th at Jackson's Hospital in Montgomery. Funeral arrangements will be announced by Radney Smith Funeral Home. Graveside services for Julius B. Wilson, 71, will be 2 p.m. today at Oak Hill Cemetery. Visitations was Wednesday. A celebration of life for Mrs. Ira James Patterson, 71, of Talladega, Alabama, will be held Saturday, November 28, 2020 at 12 o'clock noon at S.M. Goodson's Funeral Home, with Minister Lewis Morris officiating and Minister Carol Moore, eulogist. Interment will follow in Kelly Springs Memorial Garden. There will be a public viewing for Mrs. Patterson on Friday, November 27th from 1 to 6 p.m. at S.M. Goodson Funeral Home. Professional services by S.M. Goodson Funeral Home in Talladega. Celebration of life for Jacqueline Wheeler McGee, 59, will be at 1 o'clock on Saturday, November 28th at King's Chapel Church Cemetery in Alpine. Pastor Van T. Welch will deliver the eulogy. Visitations will be from 2 to 7 p.m. on Friday, November 27th, 2020 at the funeral home. Graveside services for Pamela Forward, 56, will be 10 a.m. on Saturday, November 28th at Midway Memory Gardens. Visitation will be from 2 to 7 Friday, November 27th. Obituaries today, and one more obituary this morning. Charles Willie Sumners died November 22nd. Funeral service will be held Saturday, November 28th at 11 o'clock a.m. at Curtis & Son North Chapel, with Reverend Eddie Forbes and Dr. Joe Morton officiating. Burial will follow in Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Ann McClure, age 54, of Sylacauga, passed away on Sunday, November 22nd. A memorial service for Amy will be announced at a later date. T.L. Whiteside Jr., 75, passed away November 24th, 2020. Funeral arrangements will be announced at a later date. Kirby Kelly, 63, passed away November 24th. Funeral arrangements will be announced at a later date. That's the obituaries for today. Obituaries today and every morning on Daybreak, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, located in Sylacauga and Childersburg.